Heck, I know week 2 was a wild week full of blown leads and just some blowouts. But now we're transitioning into week 3 where these matchups are just, oh my lord. Another set of toss-ups, dude. Honestly. So we're going to go through each and every single matchup, and I'm going to give you guys players that I kind of want to watch for. Whether it be for fantasy purposes or just I want to watch them. Alright? So, we're going to kick off with the Thursday night showing of the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cleveland Browns. DJ Watt is obviously going to be missing in this game. That's kind of one of the reasons why I got the Browns winning. Another reason I got the Browns winning, Garrett is expected to play tonight. And I mean, the Browns, I shouldn't be picking the Browns because they just blew a lead to the Jets. 13, 14 points to the Jets? That was insane. I actually had the Browns as my survivor pick. And now I've got one last chance, and I don't even know who I want to go with this week. I almost want to go with the Chargers, but if Herbert's not playing, I don't know, man. I also want to see Najee Harris kind of bounce back this week, but I also want to see Nick Chubb. I kind of want to see the running backs go at it. Who's going to shine? Because I think that's what it's going to come down to, because Trubisky's not winning it for the Steelers, and Brissett definitely isn't winning it for the Browns. So the next matchup we got is going to be... Oh, I forgot. I should probably give a score for the Browns-Steelers game. I think it's going to be relatively low scoring. I'm going to give it to the Browns here because I think they'll pull away at the end. 20-13 is what I'm going to give it for the Browns. Now we can move to the next game. Sorry. We got the Raiders at Tennessee. The Raiders were one of 3 teams that blew a lead. And I think it was the Raiders, Ravens, and Browns. Dude, I had all 3 of those teams winning, and they sold hard. And I'm pretty sure they were all the home teams, and they blew it. Unreal, dude. Unreal. Anyways, we got the Raiders at Tennessee, who got absolutely annihilated by the Bills. I'm going to give this game to the Raiders. I think they're a little bit more complete than the Tennessee Titans. Their defense did not look good, and I mean, offensively, they just looked horrendous. I said the same thing about the Cardinals and that it should be an easy game for the Raiders, but I don't know. They might Raider it. I don't freaking know. I think they're a more sound team offensively, and they got to bounce back here. The guys I want to see for the Raiders, the guy I want to see is Hunter Renfrow. I want to see him actually have a somewhat good game and not it just be, either Waller, Devontae Adams, or whoever. And then for the Titans, I want to see Derrick Henry have a bounce-back game because he did not look good against the Bills outside of that one touchdown. Raiders get the win in this one, 24-17. Next up, we got the Ravens at New England. I'm going to give it to Baltimore here. I think the Ravens, much like the Raiders against Titans, are a more complete team. Defensively, they're going to hold down Mac Jones, and the Patriots might keep it close for a little while, but I think the Ravens pull away at the end. What the heck? I thought I picked... Alright, whatever. We're good. Players I want to watch for here, I want to watch Devin Duvernay get more than just a kickoff return touchdown. And then for the Patriots, I want to see Jacoby Myers continue to be Mac Jones' number 1. In the end, I got the Ravens taking this game. I'm going to give it to them by a final score of 24-14. Kind of close, but again, the Ravens pull away at the end. Next up, we got the Bengals at New York. I'm going to take the Bengals this week, though I might regret it. Dude, Cincinnati has not looked good. Their O-line looked about the same as last year, but again, it's still early in the season. They're still, trying to develop and all that. I think the Bengals should be able to take care of business in New York. I got the Bengals winning by a final score of, this could be iffy, 30-16. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. I want to see Jamar Chase have a bounce-back game for the Bengals, and for the Jets, I don't know, man. Nobody on the Jets really excites me. I'm going to say Michael Carter again, I guess. I don't know. Nobody on the Jets really excites me. Next up, we got the Chiefs at Indianapolis. I've heard that this could be a trap game for the Chiefs, as, I don't know, man. This could be a game that the Colts win, but I think the Colts get their win next week. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. I think it's very hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes, especially considering I don't think Shaq Leonard's coming back this week. And Michael Pittman Jr. is questionable. So that just means, that offensive Indy isn't going to look good. And if Frank Reich flops with Jonathan Taylor again, that's not going to be good. Yeah, they don't know if Shaq Leonard, holy cow. Shaq Leonard. They don't know if he's going to play yet. They're going to wait until Thursday, either the end of today or the end of Friday. Sorry, my bad. Jesus, I can't speak today. I got the Chiefs winning this game, and I think you want to watch for, oh man, I don't know. I don't want to say Patrick Mahomes. I guess I'll say Juju, just to kind of have a bounce-back game. And then here I want to see either Pittman Jr. or Taylor, because Taylor was limited. It's like Frank Reich forgot Jonathan Taylor was a part of his offense until the fourth quarter, and he was like, oh, you can have the ball. Dude, like, what the hell, dude? You nearly cost me my week in fantasy. I think he cost me a lot of my leagues, dude. Either way, I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning 34-20. Actually, 34-17. 34-24. I keep changing the score. 34-24, I think, is going to be the final score. Colts get a consolation TD. Next up, we have what should be a good game, and probably the game of the week, in my opinion. The Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. Dude, the Dolphins, wow, where did that come from? I don't hate Tua. I never thought he was bad, but, like, Jesus, man. That's crazy. What a good game from Tua. Outside of those two picks, like, he was able to connect with Waddle and Hill. And, I mean, going up against the Bills secondary that's been good this season so far, but is banged up now, that's going to be interesting. I'm still going to give it to the Bills here, but I think this is going to be the first one-score game the Bills win in a long time. I'm going to give it to them 30-24. Pretty nice, high-scoring game. QBs, I think, are going to get at least throw at least one interception in this game. But overall, I see Josh Allen pulling it out here and continuing his streak against Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins. Players I want to watch for here, I want to see Gabe Davis bounce back after, he had an injury. He missed last week's game. I want to see him have a nice game, and I want to see him somebody else get the ball outside of Stephon Diggs. And as far as the Dolphins go, I want to see Tua just continue to throw it, man. I want to see him continue to ball out. Davis and Tua. I want to see it. Next up, we have the Jags at Chargers. Chargers, I don't think it should really be that close, but I have a feeling the Jags might, especially if Justin Herbert is injured. And he doesn't play. He's injured, but we don't know if he's going to play yet. He should be good, but right now I'm going to give it to the Chargers. It shouldn't really be close. I'm going to give them the win. Final score 37-13. The Chargers, I want to watch for Keenan Allen, see how he comes back. Much like Gabriel Davis. He had an injury that kept him from his game, and I want to see him bounce back from that. And for the Jags, I want to see how Trevor Lawrence plays against the Chargers. I'm interested to see how Trevor Lawrence plays. All right. So next up, we have another really good game. We got the Texans at Chicago. The swamp that is Chicago. Texans play indoors, man. They're an indoor team. I don't know about this game, man. I feel like the Texans defensively alone could win him this game because both these offenses, just simply put, suck. But I mean, both these defenses are not half bad. Oh my god. My god. My family on my mom's side wouldn't be happy if I said this, but I'm going to go with the Texans. I'm actually going to go with the Texans here, though I wouldn't be shocked to see the Bears win at all. They're more than capable of winning this game, but I think Houston's defense is just going to be a little too much for Justin Fields. Holy cow. Honestly, I would be surprised to see either team get more than 15 points. I think the Texans get a win here 13-10. And we'll skip this because this is the Sunday night game, and we'll come back to it. This one, we got the Lions at Minnesota. I'm actually going to go with the Lions here in this one. Bold take, but dude, Minnesota just did not look good against Philadelphia. But Philadelphia looks like a good, fine team. Jalen Hurts was the only reason I won last week. I won by 0.19 points. Very little, this much. Size of my dick right here. That was just nuts. I won by so little that week. But anyways, I think for the Lions, the Lions I think offensively are just a powerhouse. Vikings are good offensively too, don't get me wrong, but they just look horrible against Philly. I think Detroit comes out in a high-scoring affair, final score 39-35. Oh, players to watch for in both these games. I completely forgot. Texans, I would say Davis Mills and how he plays in the rain, and Justin Fields, how he plays against the Texans defense. For the Lions, I want to see how Amon-Ra St. Brown, how it continues to blow up, or DeAndre Swift. I want to see him bounce back from having, 51 yards or something like that. He didn't have a great game last week, and I want to see him bounce back. For the Vikings, I want to see Dalvin Cook actually get over 100 yards rushing. So Swift or St. Brown and Dalvin Cook. And then here again, Mills and Fields. Again, some of these are for fantasy, some of these are not. Some of these are just, I just want to see them. Eagles and Commanders. Eagles. Oh, what the heck? The Eagles. They looked absolutely great last week against the Minnesota team that smacked around Green Bay. They Will Smith Green Bay. Simply put. All right? The Eagles defensively look good. Darius Slay looked like a beast, and I would be shocked to see the Commanders win this game. Eagles, I think, get the win here 35-20. And players to watch for here, I will say Jalen Hurts to see how he continues to build off of that performance in week 2 against Minnesota. And for here, I want to see Scary Terry, dude. He's supposedly the number 1 wide receiver, but Carson Wentz isn't treating him like a number 1. I want to see Terry McLaurin actually have a good game. Next up, we have the Saints at Carolina. Give me the Panthers. I don't think it would be that much of an upset considering the Saints offense has been lacking, and the Panthers defense hasn't been half bad. Offensively, they just need to get over that hump. I see this being a low-scoring game too, but I see at least one of these teams getting over 15. Final score in this one, Panthers win it 18-14. Next up, we had the Falcons at never mind. I forgot players to watch for. Alvin Kamara to try and bounce back from the injury, and really week 1 because he didn't do much of anything there. And then I want to watch for McCaffrey because he hasn't had that big game yet. He's had good games, but he hasn't had good or big games yet. So I want to see Kamara and McCaffrey. All right. Next up, we had the Falcons at Seattle. This is going to be a weird game. Not weird, but this is going to be a good game. I'm going to give it to the Falcons, actually. I think... oh, Jesus criminy. Why is it doing that? I think the Falcons being in more competitive games will definitely help. Seattle has the win over Denver, but they got their cheeks absolutely annihilated by the 49ers. I think the Falcons will be able to, hold their own or win. I think they'll win in Seattle. And I want to see Kyle Pitts actually have a good game. And here I want to see DK Metcalf kind of bounce back and lead Seattle in receiving. Falcons get the win in this one, 33-27. I thought it was kind of ironic how the Falcons were the ones to almost come back from a 28-3 deficit. I took a picture of that. I just found that super ironic to the Rams, who, speaking of which, they're taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I'm going to take the Rams. Man, it seemed like last week I was taking a lot of the home teams, and now here I'm taking a lot of the away teams. But I think these are all winnable games for the road teams. I think the Rams should be able to go in close to no problem, but they've struggled the first 3 games, so I don't know. I got the Rams winning this game 33-24. People I want to watch for in this game, there was a Cardinals receiver who he took up a lot of the, targets. Well, not a lot of targets, but he had a good stat line. Greg Dortch. He has 11 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Not bad so far, considering he's not the number 1. But with D-Hop out, I don't think it would be a bad thing, to keep my eye on Greg Dortch. And for the Rams, I want to see Cam Akers actually have a good game, even though I don't think he will. Alright, and if I can't say... and actually, you know what? Not Cam Akers. His other guy, Darrell Henderson. I want to see him continue to be the Rams' RB1 and just have a good game against Arizona. Next up, we got the Packers taking on the Bucs. Mike Evans is going to be out, and that's going to make it a lot harder for Tampa to win. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see Tampa win this game. I'm going to give it to the Bucs. I think players you want to watch for here, I want to see A.J. Dillon kind of have a much better game than he did last week because it was an all Aaron Jones show last week. And then for the Bucs, I want to see all their receivers. And if Cole Beasley is playing, because I heard the Bucs signed Cole Beasley, that's going to be really interesting. I think it'll be a pretty low-scoring game. Buccaneers, I don't think you can count out Tom Brady. I got him winning this one 21-17. Next up, we have the Cowboys at the Giants. Oh, shoot, my bad. We got to talk about this game. 49ers at Denver. I think the Niners will win. It's not really going to be close. I want to see Jimmy G and how he fares in his first full game with the Niners. And for the Broncos, I want to see Javonte Williams actually break out. But I don't think he will. I think the Niners take this game and they win it. I'm going to give it to them 26-13, and I should have just hit my camera and selected the Giants. So I want to see Saquon and Ezekiel Elliott go toe-to-toe. But I don't know what Daboll has done, but he has made the Giants look, not bad. He's had a great start to his career in New York, and I think he's going to continue to do good here against a backup quarterback in Cooper Rush. I think the Giants hold on and win by the skin of their teeth this week. Final score here, 25-21. And that will do it for my predictions. I think last week I had 13 home teams and 3 road teams. This week, I'm pretty sure I got 10 road teams and 6 home teams. Wait. No. I got 5 home teams. Holy cow. I got 5 home teams this week. Yeah, I think I picked a lot of the road teams. Though, again, I wouldn't be surprised to see teams like Miami win. Colts, maybe a little bit. Definitely wouldn't be surprised to see Minnesota win. And, honestly, I'd be surprised to see every other home team win. Alright? Actually, not Seattle. I wouldn't be surprised if they won. Cardinals, I'd be shocked if they won. Commanders, I'd be shocked if they won. Bears, I wouldn't be really shocked if they won. Titans, I honestly would. Patriots, I would. Jets, I definitely would. Actually, not really, because the Bengals have struggled. But, yeah, with that being said, you guys, those are my Week 2 picks and just a few players that I want to keep my eye on this week for fantasy purposes, or I just want to see them. So, yeah, with that being said, you guys, let me know your thoughts on these picks in the comments below. Who do you have winning this game? That being said, if you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and click that notification bell to get all the latest news on all my latest content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.